Farming is going to radically change over the next 20 years. It's going to be unrecognisable, and we're leading the charge.
Hello, my name's Joe and I'm the CTO at the Small Robot Company.
I'm Emma and I'm a product owner at Small Robot Company.
I'm Sarah and I'm a junior robotics engineer at Small Robot Company.
My name's Robin, I'm a robotics engineer at the Small Robot Company.
I'm Nemo Scott Robinson. I'm a junior robotics engineer at Small Robots Company.
CTO stands for Chief Technology Officer, and it's my job at Small Robot Company to work out how to build the robots. So it's very important that I pick the right people and the right technology to use for us to put the robots together.
As a product owner, I'm responsible for making sure the technical teams understand all the robot requirements and have all of the information they need to build great robots that do what we need them to do.
I'm designing robots to farm autonomously so that they can move around the fields on their own. I initially studied neuroscience for a bachelor's degree and went on to do a master's in robotics and got really interested in designing mobile robots.
I have a little bit of knowledge in electrical, mechanical and computer-aided design, as well as a bit of software. So this allows me to move between teams and do jobs here and there for different departments. The technology is already there right in front of us. So you get to see all of these new technologies in the background slowly getting bigger and bigger, and it feels a bit like we're going along with that too.
What I love about this role is that I get to be involved with all of our really cool robots, including our Tom robot, who goes out into the field and takes photos of the crops, and then uses artificial intelligence to recognise and detect weeds, as well as our Dick robot, which zaps and kills the weeds with an electric probe. We're working on technology to make farming more efficient and sustainable for the future.
At school, I was always interested in science and technology and that sort of thing. And I went to university and did a physics degree, which is a really good degree to do if you want to understand how everything works. In my job, I love putting things together, taking things apart and working out how things can be built. What's really interesting is when the company started and we didn't have a large team of engineers, it was actually my job to build the first robots myself. And I did that using a Raspberry Pi and some remote controlled car parts and the sort of things that any of you could get hold of and play with at home. And the first robots at Small Robot Company were really built off of that sort of hobby equipment.
But put all those simple things together and you can make an amazing robot that will change farming and the world forever.
We at Small Robot Company believe that per-plant farming is going to become the dominant form of agricultural system over the next 20 years. And that means that for any food crop in the world, you're going to be able to gather data on a per-plant basis and take action at that same level of detail. Now, what that means is that the way that farms look, the type of skills that you need to run a farm are going to be completely different in 20 years' time to the skills that a farmer needs today and the skills they've needed in the past. And for us, that's why we say to farmers, this is one of the most exciting times there has ever been to be a farmer. But it's also one of the most exciting times to be thinking about a career in food production, because in the future, and perhaps for the first time, you don't need to come from a farming background to get involved in farming. You know, if you want a career that is exciting, that is growing quickly, and that is focused on an industry which is arguably one of the most important in the world, i.e. food production, then this is a great time to be looking at it. So we hope you've been inspired by some of the work that we're doing around robotics and science and artificial intelligence and looking at this per-plant farming model. We think this is the future, and it'd be great to have you as part of it.